welcome to another Pinned It and Did It. I was looking up something to make for dinner because I have these chicken thighs that I want to use up. So I went on my Pinterest board and I found a pin that I pinned a while back and it looks delicious. Right? Okay, so it's called Chicken with Mushrooms. Simple title, right? I have everything that's in the recipe, so I'm gonna make this for dinner. And it's like already 5 o'clock. It's been a busy day. So, okay, so I'm gonna make this and we're gonna see if it's a hit. The pin is down below, so look for it. So, okay, let's get started. You're gonna need 2 eggs beaten and then some breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna finish off the rest that's in here. I might need to grab my Italian one. And there's just a little bit left in here. I have to buy some more for another recipe, so okay, so what we're gonna do, the original recipe called for chicken breasts, but I'm using chicken thighs, and yeah, I'm a fan of chicken thighs, really. So, okay, so the recipe says to dip the chicken into the beaten egg and then in the breadcrumbs. So, I guess you could put these in a bag too and shake them up that way. I think of these things after I get going. It's pretty funny. Don't you guys have great ideas after you start something? I do. Okay, so my butter is heated and we're gonna brown these up on each side. And because they're chicken thighs, they don't and we're gonna end up cooking this off in the oven. So with my chicken thighs, I don't want to brown them up too long because I don't want to dry them out since these are boneless. I love a good juicy chicken thigh, so I just want to be very careful on how I do this. If it was a chicken breast, yes, I'd go a little longer, but I'm being very careful on how I want to do this. And I might need more butter in this pan. To me, that's not enough butter. So I'm going to probably need more butter, but I'm going to turn the heat up and get this going. What I'm going to do is slice up some mushrooms. You could buy pre-sliced mushrooms, or probably save you some time, but I got these from Costco, so you'll wipe down the tops with your paper towel or rag and get those cleaned. While my chicken is browning, I'm gonna slice these up. I want a 1.5 cups of sliced mushrooms at the bottom of my pan. You're gonna need 3 cups in all. Callie, come check your French fries. Callie's making French fries. I'm gonna call that 1.5 cups. Are they done? Oh.
Mom, ready to cook me?
What?
My head's on the chopping board.
Get out of here. Ew.
I'm ready to die.
You're a sad little thing. I have this big pan and I put 1.5 cups of those mushrooms. You need 3 cups in all for the recipe, but they're all in here ready because when my chicken's done browning, I'm moving them over to this pan. Pretty. Pretty as a picture. she's using metal in her pan. Yep, this pan is safe to use with metal. Thank you, Oma. Okay, so this other side's gonna brown up. Okay, once you got the chicken on top of the mushrooms, the recipe says to place more mushrooms on top of the chicken. So I sliced up more, and I'm sure the kids are not gonna like the mushrooms, but Derek and I sure are. So we'll enjoy it. So the chicken's still raw in some spots, which is fine because you're going to cook this off in the oven. So preheat your oven to 350. And it'll be in there for about 30 to 35 minutes. So I didn't want to overcook it in the frying time because I really want my chicken to stay moist. Hate that word. Okay. So there is my mushrooms. So what we're gonna do now is grab our mozzarella cheese. This is my mozzarella cheese. Probably saw it from my Costco haul. So it needs about 6 ounces of mozzarella cheese sliced. Because what you're gonna do is just top the chicken with some mozzarella cheese. So I'm just gonna get a slice to cover pretty much each piece of chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna take the mozzarella chicken, or the mozzarella chicken. Mama's gotta go to bed. I'm gonna put the mozzarella cheese on the chicken. Tried to slice it up thin, but okay. I like cheese. I want a good piece of cheese on each one. It's just gonna be delicious. Mama's so happy. All right, I think that's plenty of cheese. I'll just eat this. All right, next. You're gonna need some chicken broth. And you're gonna need...
Are you cooking?
Yeah, cooking.
You said cooking yummy?
It's... If I'm cooking, it's gonna be yummy cooking, I promise, Shaylee. Okay, so we need 3/4 cup of chicken stock. Or broth, whatever you wanna call it. Potato, tomato. Okay. So what you're going to do with your chicken broth is just you're going to add it to the pan. So I'm just going to pour it in these little crevices here. It doesn't say to cover it. I hate when a recipe doesn't say. Does that irk anyone else? I can't stand it when a recipe says not to cover it or not. But I guess if it doesn't say not to cover, then it doesn't. Is my camera crooked? Then I guess it doesn't need to be covered. So bake in a preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes or until chicken is no longer pink and juices are running clear. Okay, I'm sticking this in the oven. I'll see you back in about 30 to 35 minutes. I can't wait to eat this. Okay guys, here's what it looks like. It's super moist and cheesy and mushroomy, so I'm gonna dish this up with some mashed potatoes and salad. And here it is. Derek already had a bite and it's a hit. So give this a shot and let me know what you think.